Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It is the 27th of April and an easy Sunday. Today we are killing 3 sovereign officers while killing as few other people as possible. We are dying. Technophobe and X-Foundry. We've got a hammer, 2 swaps. They're very good swaps, but we can only use each of them once. Well, unless we have X-Foundry luck. And then we also have, would you look at that, a Foundry brick. We'll see how we're able to use it. We are killing some people, but not others, which makes it a little risky. Let's go. Alright, we got just regular guns. No alarm response. Makes brick use more likely. Alright. Target is standing directly in the center. That almost always means they're in a room with a crate, and it's almost certain that they're by themselves. There's a chance that people could be in either of these 2 rooms, but the mission will end before they get sucked out and die, so it doesn't matter if they are there. Alright, so we can just do a brick on this one. That's great. Now we guaranteed have 2 swaps for the remaining 2 ships if we need them. Are you? There you go. All right. Been a second, so let's double check the room. That one. Match speed, double check, you're right there. We're drifting down ever so slightly, but it should be fine. I was very far away from that one. Alright, so yeah, we immediately win. Now, we do need to fix the ship. Did anyone get pulled out? It doesn't look like anyone got pulled out. Yeah, I think if someone does get pulled out, we only care... If someone does get pulled out, if we wait for them to die, it should be fine, I think. If someone gets pulled out, I guess I don't need to have to talk. If someone gets pulled out and then we start a new mission and then they die, I do not know if that counts against us. That's something I should test at some point. Get next mission, 60 seconds to escape, sword, gun, heat sensor. Alright, so we have a time limit on this one. Still could be feasible to brick. That's... That's a terrifying place for them to be. On one hand, they appear to be in the middle, so it could be at a terminal. Well, okay. So they appear to be at a terminal because they're in the center. It's possible, like in the center of this. It is possible that they are actually in a group of people here and they just happen to be in the middle. But it's also incredibly, incredibly unlikely for people to be in a group in a window. So I'm going to take that as it's probably fine. They're probably by themselves. Match speed. It's drifting. Slightly down. Slightly towards it. But should be fine. I might be too close. Alright, we're good. Anyone get pulled out? I don't see anyone getting pulled out. Sweet. Hold W, D, and then it's always click. For some reason. Alright. Remote control, or stop remoting. Grab the next one. Target flees defender. Glitch dash, heat sensor, okay. Crazy thought that is a huge risk. But if it's target flees and they're in a group... Oh, don't brick that ship. If it's target flees and they're in a group, it's theoretically possible we could blow up a section... Nah, that's not bad. That's a bad idea, especially for how small this is. I was thinking we could, like... If it looks like they're in a group over here, we could blow up this and then catch them as they're walking next to a telepad. But the chances of them being along the walls at any point and also not hitting anyone else along those walls is pretty not great. So this... That's just in the center of the room, isn't it? That's just in the center of the room once again. All right. Yeah. All right. A little sad we don't get to use our amazing extreme range swapper, but 0 seconds is 0 seconds. I'm going to press U to turn off the UI. Match speed. We're drifting to the left a little more than I like. Okay, holding pretty steady. There we go. Don't even have to fix the pod this time, because it's over. Is this because I turned the UI off? It seems I wasn't. I couldn't turn it back on entering that. That was weird. But yeah, 0 seconds. Looks like 7-2 went for a swap in on one of them. I had to guess ship too. That one was a little bit less certain. But yeah, got a perfect 100. Yay! 0 seconds, 100, 600. Yay! Alright. Nice and speedy, easy Sunday. A good counter to yesterday's challenge Saturday of 1 hour in length. But it was a good one, I will say. Let's look at yesterday's. Where we came in first with 56 seconds and 485 for a speed daily. We got 7-2 coming up in second, right behind Zazaza in third, Cassandra in fourth, and Razdal Batchster in fifth place, making up the top 5. And yeah, I almost screwed things up tremendously in multiple ways, but just barely managed to get out. Barely managed to get out without getting over 30 seconds on one of them. Yeah, that was a fun day. It was stressful, but it was fun. All right, that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.